welcome back to my YouTube channel, or hello, hi if you're new here, please subscribe. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, it's going to be all about my hair, how I style my hair, the extensions that I have, what products I use, basically any questions that have been asked in the past. I'll just put it all in one video just to make it nice and easy for you guys and just showing you how I do my hair, and that's why it's a complete mess at the moment, but we're going to go through that as well. So before I had these hair extensions, I did have the nano bead extensions, which were my actual first pair of hair extensions. Before that, I didn't have any extensions at all, so a lot of people when they ask about my hair, they didn't know I had extensions because I did have long hair beforehand. But basically I had it all chopped off just because it was completely dead. It was all dead ends and everything, and yeah, I just cut it all off and when I went to the salon and let them cut it all off for me, and then I decided to go with extensions. So the first ever extensions I actually had was nano bead extensions, and they're sort of like little beads that sort of attach to singular pieces of hair. It takes absolutely ages, it takes like 3 hours to do, and I just felt like you could see them through my hair, you could see all the bumps in my hair. It was quite hard to like use them, and yeah, when I had those extensions they were quite hard to get like a sleek pony, or it was really hard just to sort of style your hair where the beads wouldn't show through your hair. So I had the nano bead extensions for about 9 months, which is around about what hair extensions usually last for. You use them for 9 months and then you have to buy a new set, what's recommended to. So after I ran out of the nano bead ones, I decided to change to tape-ins, which is what I have at the moment. I just have tape-ins in my hair, and also the nano bead ones did take like 3 hours to install, whereas when you get tapes can be a little bit more expensive. However, they don't take as long to install and they're just a little bit more easier. They go really flat to your head. I'll just try and get one out for you now actually. So this is what the tape-in extension looks like. So basically you have two sort of sandwich materials in the hair, and this is actually 6 weeks worth of hair growth. I am meant to be having them installed again next week, but obviously because of coronavirus and COVID-19 that won't be happening. But I am meant to be getting like the removal glue, and then you just take it off yourself because that's what the salon I had said to do. So I'm just going to see how long it sort of like grows out for before I have to use the removal stuff, which is advice for by salons and everything, just to make sure that you're not going to damage your sort of natural hair and everything. So with these hair extensions, you just got to make sure that your shampoo and conditioner is sulfate free, just so you don't get any slide out with the tape itself. You can actually get the tape-in clip-in versions on Beauty Works as well, and I got my hair from Beauty Works. I just purchased it through my salon, and they do all the sort of like extension maintenance and everything for me, and they just make sure they're maintaining it and checking on the quality of the hair extension as well. So with my hair, I do actually dye my hair with salon products. I don't like to use box dyes just because they have a really high percentage of sulfate, whereas if you go on salon.com or Sally's or anything, I just usually get, so this is the peroxide that I use. It's the Weller one and it is 6%. So with this, I just get this and then I mix it with 2 of the salon dyes. I either use the Weller one again, but I either use the semi-permanent or the permanent, just because sometimes I don't want to damage my hair too much by using permanent all the time on my hair. And I basically mix, so if you had 2 packs of hair dye, you just mix the same amount of grams. So I just read on the packet how many grams the hair dye is, and then mix the same amount of peroxide in just with like a weighing scales, and then mix it in a bowl and apply it to my hair. So yeah, that's the peroxide that I use with my hair dyeing, and then like I said, I just buy the salon dyes online. I'll try to link below what dyes I use. I just usually use the black mixed with the blue because I really like that blue tinge in your hair, and yeah, that's why I use to dye my hair. And like I said, if you do use the box dye ones, it's a little bit more damaging for your hair, and it can just really mess up sort of your hair quality and everything. And yeah, so I'm just going to talk about the products that I use on my hair now. So when I am doing my hair to straightening or curling, which I cannot curl my hair to save my life, if you know you know, literally cannot curl my hair to save my life. It's just ridiculous. Someone needs to teach me, or I just need to watch more videos on how to do it. But yeah, when I'm doing my hair, I do like to use heat protection spray and everything. So when styling my hair, I make sure that I always use a heat protectant on my hair just to prevent any damage to the hair extension itself. I do usually use one of these 2 or both of them together. The first one I use is the Cream of Nature. This is the Moroccan one with argan oil, and this is a strength and leave-in conditioner. So it basically makes your hair like dead shiny, and it's just so nice, and it smells absolutely amazing as well. Like, some people come up to me and ask me what perfume I'm wearing, and I'm like, it's just my hair, and it just smells so good. And I just, oh, this is just so lovely to have in your hair. And like I said, it just gives you that sleek, sort of straight, shiny, glossy hair as well. So that's the first heat protector that I like to use. The other one I like to use is, of course, the Beauty Works. This is the Dream Shine Humidity Shield. And this one is really good just for getting any flyaways down as well. And obviously it smells so good, and obviously it's a heat protectant spray again. With the ends of my hair, I always like to use an argan oil or a serum, or sort of like any sort of hair mask or anything every now and then, just to make sure the ends are really nice and healed and not split or anything. So the oil that I always like to use every single time I do my hair is the Beauty Works Argan Serum. And as you can tell, this is literally almost drained, and like, I just love to use it, and it just really makes your hair nice and smooth and silky and lush, and it's so good. So with my hair, I'm just going to brush through it quickly and just get started on styling my hair. So with my hair, I always like to do a middle parting, so just down the centre. So after parting my hair down the centre and just combing it out a bit, I do like to just section it off. So I'm just going to section it from the bottom. And when you do have your hair extensions placed in, it does make it a lot easier just to section your hair and everything. And also when you have tape-in extensions, it literally goes so flat to your hair. You can literally wear a high pony and it not be noticeable if you get the hair right and just make sure the extensions aren't showing. But honestly, they're so flat to your hair, it's just so good compared to like the nano beads. Whenever I used to put it up in sort of like a ponytail, you can literally see them, and this is why I prefer these as well. So I've just put that up into the most awfulest bun ever, I know. But I'm just going to sort of comb out my hair and just make sure there's no sort of knots in it or anything. So the first spray I like to use, like I said, is the Cream of Nature. And I just like to spray that on my hair. And I'm just going to comb through that as well. And then I'm just going to take my hair straighteners, which are the Cloud 9, and these are the extra large flat iron, just because I'm one of those people that just like spends hardly any time on their hair and do like extra time on their makeup and everything. And I just like to take just like a small strand of hair just to begin with the extensions in place. And then I just like to take it really slowly down the hair, like so. And then I'll just take another section really slowly down the hair. So yeah, I'm just basically going over those areas and then just going slowly down my hair. The brush I'm using, by the way, is the Foxy Locks brush. When it came with my Foxy Locks clip-in extensions that I had, but they were like the wrong shade for me. Just because for some reason I ordered like a really like brown shade, even though like obviously I've got black hair. But when I used to have like highlights, I've literally been through so many stages with my hair. Like, I've been red, I've been ombre, I've been black, of course. And yeah, I just keep like navigating towards black, but I'd always used to get bored of it because my hair was quite short at the time. And then I just decided to get a hair extensions, and then ever since I've just stuck to black, and it just makes life so much easier, and black hair just goes with everything as well. So I'm just taking a back piece now and just making sure I'm just going slowly down that piece. So after I've done like a majority of the hair and it is quite straight, I'm just going to then take the Dream Shine spray, and I just like to go over the hair and just sort of comb it through with my hand, and then I'll just go a little bit over the areas that are a little bit more fluffier still. And this just adds sort of like a coat of shine to your hair, and honestly it's so lush. It smells absolutely amazing. And with these hair extensions, I've only experienced one case of fallout, just because I completely didn't listen and I washed my hair like the day after I got them done, which you're not supposed to do, so don't do that. You're supposed to wait like at least a week before you can wash them and just make sure you're washing your hair. But I only did it just because I was going out like the next night for like a staff do, so that's why I did it. But stupid me. But they lovely. The salon I go to is actually in Osher Street. They're called Major Extensions and they're so lovely. She put it back in for me the next time I was able to go in there, and she's just so lovely. Like, all the team in there are just so lovely, and the owner as well. They're just all really nice girls, and I always go there to get my hair done, and it's just such a lovely place to go as well. I think with my hair, the only time that I can get quite frizzy with the hair extensions is because my hair is already quite thick underneath. So with the hair extensions, they just obviously lie on top of your natural hair, and my natural hair, this is obviously the end of the hair, so it's actually quite short here. It goes dead frizzy, so sometimes like I'll straighten like the hair extensions and then you'll see my natural hair to be like dead frizzy on top. It's so funny. So I'm just taking another section now. I'm just making sure it's a little bit closer to the head and sort of just leaving the crown of the hair out. And then I've got another awful bun. And then I'll just basically repeat the same steps that I did before. Just comb through it, apply the first heat protector spray, then the second heat protector spray, and then I'll do the top of my head. So I've just done the second layer. I'm now just going to take this out and just do the top of my hair and where the crown is. I forgot to mention, by the way, that my hair is actually 22 inches. I did have the 20 inches when I had the nano beads, and then I just felt they were a little bit too short for me, so I changed to the 22, and honestly it's so good. I was actually going through a stage where I did want 28. Oh my god, like literally, and then they just haven't brought out 28, I don't think. And then I was thinking, why didn't they have 24? I'm not sure if they have 24 on the website now, actually, because obviously they're bringing out new lengths all the time with Beauty Works extensions. But yeah, I do think I would want to go longer, but at the moment 22 is just enough for me at the moment. But I do want to go longer. So that is my hair all nice and straight and everything. After I straighten my hair for sort of styling, like I said, I always go in with the Beauty Works Argan Oil Serum. I just like to put like 1 to 2 pumps of this on my hands, and then I do just run it through just the very ends of my hair. I sometimes do go a little bit further up and just round the back where my natural hair would sort of lie, and just making sure I'm just pushing those through the ends and everything, just making sure my ends are sort of being nourished in my hair and not being like split ends or anything. Or especially with this more like summery weather, your hair can get a little bit more damaged. And then any excess I do like to just go slightly over the top. So that's what I like to do to sort of nourish my hair. After that, if I do see any flyaways, I'll just get the Dream Shine spray again and just sort of spray it, and then just flatten anything down. And then if the Dream Shine spray isn't enough, I'll do go in with a hairspray. So I either use the Beauty Works hairspray or I use the Got To Be Instant Shine hairspray. I've been really liking this Beauty Works one recently though. And then I just spray, and then I usually like to spray my fringe as well, just so it sort of lies flat and everything. So after I've done my hair and everything, styled it, and just make sure it's nice and sleek and straight and lasting the whole day, I do actually like to go in sometimes with either the L'Oreal Root Touch-Up Spray, if my roots coming through, because I actually am naturally brown, sort of like a dark brown, but I do obviously dye my hair blue-black. But I either use that, or I like to use just the Superdrug's own version. This is really affordable, and I've had it for absolutely yonks, like literally ages, and this is just in the black. And with this, you you just got to make sure that you've got a guard on your hair or on your makeup. Just get a tissue and just sort of fold it up and just hold it over the area you want to spray, and spray it over the top of it, just because the amount of times I've sprayed this and got it on my face makeup or on my clothes, it just doesn't come off. And just be really aware of that when you're using sort of like a root touch up spray. So with hair masks, when you do have hair extensions, you can't use it on your whole head, you just have to use it on the ends of the hair. So with my hair mask, I do really like to use the Beauty Works. This is the Pearl Nourishing Argan Oil hair mask with milk protein, argan oil and keratin, and honestly this hair mask is just so lovely. It smells so lush. I've hardly used any of it just because obviously when you got hair extensions you just use it on the ends, but this is such a nice hair mask to have as well. It's just absolutely perfect and just really helps to nourish your hair. So I thought I'd mention quickly, when I did have the clip-in extensions, they were actually really good, and I got mine from Locks Extensions. With these hair extensions, when they are worn out and I've used them for their full 9 months, or because of the lockdown, I will have to just take them out and just put some clip-ins in. I think I will just purchase some clip-ins from Beauty Works or Locks Extensions, just because their hair extensions are so good. I just love them so much. And when they're the same ones as these, when they're the tape sort of like Invisalign tapes, they're really good. I think the only difference with having the Invisalign tape-ins and then the clip-ins is that the fact that when you do have the extensions in your hair like me for the 9 months and you have to get them put in every 2 months, it does add up in cost. Whereas when you're buying hair extensions and clip-ins, you just have to buy that sort of big lump sum because they are quite expensive. It's quite expensive when you buy them first off, but then you don't have to pay as many sort of short installments when you do get your clip-ins. So yeah, I think I might like try and get some clip-ins if I can, because the only ones I've got are sort of like brown clip-ins, and they're obviously going to do me no good with my black hair. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, the way I style my hair, the way I have it sort of sleek, straight, and make sure it's nice and shiny. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.